So this video shouldn't be that long. It's just we're gonna be talking about Arcitys leaving Chicago Huntsmen for Atlanta Faze. So Arcitys and Pristina had gone and had been released from Chicago, which is why they have an extra roster spot and why they only had 3 players and picked up Dashy. So Chicago's roster, now composed of Scump, Formal, Envoy, and Dashy, they filled up Arcitys' spot with Dashy. So Arcitys decided to join another team which was already thinking of releasing a player, so he ended up going to Atlanta Faze since they were dropping Major Maniac or Priesta and Priesta. I don't know if they dropped them or just Priesta wanted to leave since he didn't really like the fit or just wanted to try something new. He ended up joining Atlanta Faze, which has Arcitys, Simp, Abizi, and Celium, but I don't know if that's going to be the full roster. I don't know if he's going to be actually running that or if he's going to be I don't know if Atlanta Faze is actually going to be running that squad, since Arcitys wants to be a Maniar and Celium was a Maniar last year. Celium can run the SMG, I believe. I've seen him run the SMG, but I don't know if he will be. So what does this do for Atlanta Faze? Atlanta Faze just has picked up a superstar after getting rid of a superstar, or like getting rid of a star in Priesta who can do it all, and now gaining a star that can run the Maniar at an extremely high level, almost to the point where he has been considered one of the best ARs or the best AR in the game before. And also joining the likes of Simp and Abizi, 2 really fast SMGs who can open up once Arcitys opens up the lanes for them, they can start dominating, with Arcitys having them covered in from the back, and Celium, who can either run the AR or SMG role, and they can pull off a Black Ops 4 strategy where they can run 2 ARs in certain maps and 2 SMGs in certain maps, and this can really help the team cover most teams and play against most teams who will be trying to integrate certain strategies that might have to deal with 2 ARs in certain maps in S&D, or maybe some certain maps in Control, since that's where most teams kind of integrated 2 ARs in Black Ops 4. Hopefully it does go to where they do keep Arcitys and Celium, because I believe if they do keep Celium, they have an SMG and AR duo. Well, you have a person who could run both SMG and AR, so that's really a really important thing, since a lot of teams can't really flex around like that, and if they flex around and they play against teams who can't do that, teams are gonna have trouble playing against them, since if they are running 3 SMGs against 1 AR and then 1 AR has to play against 2 ARs, that's really gonna be a little bit of a pain, or really a big burden on the AR to perform really well, or at least perform to the point where he can at least gun down 2 ARs, or come up with a weird strategy to have 1 flanker, and you're gonna be running a 3v4 and 1 flanker. So it's just really hard to play against teams who do that, and players who are able to switch from SMG to AR. Also, picking up Atlanta Faze, picking up Arcitys, it's also, I guess, a boost in AR capability, since Celium, even though he was considered one of the best ARs, he didn't really seem comfortable in that role, even though he did kind of run it in Black Ops 4. It's just that Arcitys is just always been a better AR than Celium, I guess, even though Celium has only been 2 years in AR. It just seems like a bigger upgrade, since Arcitys has always been considered a top AR, being compared to Formal, Octane, and he's always been a top AR, and picking up something like that, it just gives you more confidence, and you have that championship experience in Arcitys, and also reuniting Arcitys, Abizi, and Simp. Those guys have won a championship together, have won a world championship together, and they have the experience of what it takes to win a world championship. So that's going to be really important, since their goal, I believe, is to win another world championship at least, since they have the potential of being a top 3 team. So they know they can at least win or beat other teams and win a couple chips, even be us the top team. So I believe they have the talent, and I believe Arcitys is a great pickup for them, since chemistry wise he fits perfectly with Simp and Abizi. And I don't know if they played with Arcitys has played with Celium, and also it brings in more experience from COD champs to win champs, and shows the Celium what it takes to win champs, and also it takes the burden off Celium to perform AR at a high level, and also gives Atlanta the flex of Celium having to switch between AR and SMG, which opens up more strategies in S&D and control to play against other teams who can't play those two AR roles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is where I'm ended. Thank you for the amazing support recently. You guys hit 200 views on my mental going to Call of Duty video, and it's really amazing, and I kind of shocked that I actually hit 200 views. And thank you for the support, and I'll see you on the next one.